Hits after hits after hits is what y'all said about this album, and it's what I expect. Today we have Lady Gaga The Fame. Now I'm really excited for this album because I've heard so much about it, and here we are. I think this is her debut project. I'm not really sure. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. All you need to know is that I'm so ready for this album. So ready. And if you want the full and uncut reaction, you gotta go to my Patreon. It's the sole reason why I'm gonna continue to make content. You also get the videos mad early over there. I'm talking about super early. But no more talking. Without further ado, let's get into the reaction. Alright, man, we got track 1, which is Just Dance featuring Colby O'Donis. I do not know who Colby is, so sorry if you hate me. Also, before we get into it, sorry if my voice sounds weird. I'm a little bit sick, but what better way to heal than some Lady Gaga? And the Fame Monster will be on a separate video. With that said, now we can get into it. Convict music. Okay. When did this album come out? 2008. Oh, this is prime club music at that time. Okay. Let's go. Oh man. I heard enough. I heard enough, man. Let's go outside. We outside tonight. Let's go. Okay. Alright. I already love the feeling of the song. I like what she's talking about, you know, a turned up night, pretty much, alright? And there's a subtle synth in the background of the song that I really love. And she's continuing that poppy kind of disco theme that I've heard from her other albums that I reacted to on the channel. So far, a great energy for track 1. This is a Gaga song? I've heard this part before. I didn't know this was Gaga song. Yo, who the Yo, oh shit. Oh wow. Yo, that makes so much sense in the world. I did not know this was a Gaga song. I never paid attention to the lyrics or like the verses, but I definitely heard this chorus right here. That's crazy to me. Not crazy as in she can't do it, but I didn't know this was hers. Yo. If you're here for the Gaga party, let me hear you. We got open bar open all night. Let's get it. Just dance. Oh yeah. Do. I wish I was old enough to be in the clubs when this is out. Oh shit. Yo, so this is Colby, I'm assuming, right? And he said convict earlier, so I'm assuming he was probably somewhere with around Akon. And if I'm wrong, just correct me. But so far, he kind of sounds like a different version of Akon. I'm not gonna lie to you. He's like a fusion of Akon and Sean Kingston. Do. That instrumental is so fire. Just dance. Holy shit, man. Oh. What is this? Oh man. Yo, the way this is mixed is crazy because there's like she's in one ear and then she's in the other ear, and oh my god, I love this so far. This is fire. Lady Gaga must have been so fun to hang out with at this time. Oh, you hear the instrumental? What a way to start off the album, man. Alright, okay. It says Akon is a writer on here, so is Akon Colby? Who the fuck? Is that Akon's real name? Akon, real name. No, that's his name is, damn, that's a crazy ass real name. I'm not gonna lie to you. But yeah, Akon's one of the writers on here. It definitely kind of sounded like that when Colby kind of came on. What a crazy way to start off the track. I did not know this was a Gaga song. And holy shit. I mean, if that's track one, like that's a huge song. I mean, even though I didn't really like, I never really listened to it on my own time. I only really hear it whenever I went out to the mall like years ago. And whenever I go into the gym, like right when you enter the gym, you hear the gym speakers, but then you put your own headphones on so you can't really hear the music no more. That's crazy. I don't even have to say too much, so let's get into track two, which is Love Game.
Let's have some fun, this beat is sick.
What the
I wanna
fuck?
take a ride on your disco stick. Let's have some fun, this beat is sick. I wanna take a ride on your disco stick.
I was literally about to say that beat is crazy. Like that shit is nasty. And then you can hear her kind of the way she came out to the track really kind of grabbed, like it just grabbed you. Hey.
I wanna kiss you.
What else?
But if I do, then I might miss you.
Ooh, dude, the hair on my beard is standing up right now. That shit is crazy.
It's complicated and stupid. Got my ass squeezed by sexy Cupid. Guess he wants to play, wants to play. Just wanna touch you for a minute.
Oh man, I wish I was old enough to be in the clubs in the 2010s, because when this came on, I definitely would have went crazy. A lot of the Gaga songs that I've like heard just reacting to, I wish I was outside for her run. And she's still kind of on a run right now, but she has a huge catalog. Yeah. The way she's singing this is crazy too. Damn. You know, the one thing about guys is that we're probably not gonna listen to this on our own time, but when we're out in the club and this shit comes on, we're gonna be drinking and having fun at the same time. But like, I don't know, it's just, I don't know what it is, but like whenever like the songs that you don't listen to at all, whenever they come out in the club, for some reason they just hit different. Like when me and my boys are about to go out, I'm not gonna grab the aux and play this song, but when this shit come out in the club, or you know, if we were in that time, we definitely would have went crazy. Low.
I'm on a mission.
It's like that synth disco pop that's very signature to her.
Now I want it bad, want it bad.
Gaga a demon, low key. Alright, so in other albums, Gaga's a little freaked out. And I'm assuming on this album, just giving off the first two tracks, she's gonna be extra freaked out. This is pretty cool, man. I'm having a lot of fun so far. That instrumental is so fucking nasty. Holy shit. You can hear the kicks and all the little stuff in between. I see you out there. Yo, what a fucking song. Just like the first two tracks, crazy, man. You guys are, I mean, we got Flow Rider in here. Actually, I was gonna say I'm excited to listen to that, but the last song that I was really excited to listen to, it kind of was a letdown. It was the one with Twista and T.I. That shit kind of really disappointed me. But other than that, so far, I'm loving the vibe of this album. I mean, we're on to track 3 now. I mean, lyrically, she's not really in depth as her other albums that I've listened to, but so far, it's about that club scene and just having fun and quote unquote being famous and that kind of like celebrity lifestyle. I'm really rocking with it so far. All right, track 3 is Paparazzi, which I think I've heard the chorus to this before. I think this is a very huge song. Like, I'm your biggest fan, na 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 na, Papa. I think it's this one, right? Damn, the way that beat just came in was crazy.
We are the crowd, we're coming out. Got my flash on, it's true. Need that picture of you.
Oh wow, it's got like this dark feeling to it, kind of.
Leather and jeans, garage glamorous lights. 'Cause you know that, baby, I'm your biggest
Let's go. Let me hear you sing it out there. Paparazzi. So she sang that in a way that I don't remember her singing like that for some reason. I feel like it was a little bit more sped up, or maybe it's just been so long, because when this came out, I was probably like, what? I don't know. I was 10 years old, maybe 12. I don't know. This came out a very long time. I remember when it came out, it was a huge song, but again, that's not something I really gravitated to. At the time, I was listening to 50 Cent, Eminem, Wayne, and a bunch of other awesome hip hop heads. And I wasn't really into the Gaga scene. Like this is I'm way more mature now. I could definitely give this a listen and have fun to it. But this kind of sounds different than when I've heard it originally. I never heard the full song, but this so far sounds amazing. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, she's in her bag for real. Ooh. See, a lot of Gaga songs have elements like that. They just come out of nowhere, but it gives you that good like festival song feel. I love that shit so much. Yo, she's kind of painting a picture right here. I feel like I'm famous. Your biggest fan, I'll follow you until you love me. By the way, I'm completely sorry if I'm butchering the singing. I cannot sing when I'm in my normal voice. Right now I'm nasally, so I can't sing at all either. But it's just kind of hard not to sing along. This is fire song. So far, first 3 tracks, bangers. I'm talking about bangers, like for real. If we got any lovebirds in the building, let me hear you sing it. Whoa. Yo, this was a crazy switch up. That little part right there, that sounded amazing though.
Don't stop for anyone. We'll plastic, but we still have fun. I'm your biggest fan.
Let's go. Yeah, I hear that. I hear those chords in the background. Let's go. Yo, I'm glad I didn't skip over this song and I listened to it in its entirety, because I was gonna be like, yeah, I heard Paparazzi before and then move on to the next song. But I'm glad I didn't do that, because this song is actually way different than what I remember it to be. Granted, it's 2025 now, so it's been a very long time. But I remember this song being a little bit faster and her singing, like kind of critiquing the paparazzi for some reason. I don't know why, but this actually has a different kind of substance to it than what I expected, and it was a little bit slower, which I really like. Overall, great track, but you don't need me to say that because that's one of her biggest hits. And holy shit, man. Track 4 is Poker Face, so I definitely heard Poker Face, but I don't know the verses, and it's been a very long time, so let's see what this one's about too. The most iconic intro in pop music, right? Yo, I remember being in school. I think I was in what, 4th grade maybe? It was like the Percy Jackson movie that came out, and they had like a Gaga song, and they played it in school. Like they showed us the movie. I think that's how I got introduced to this song. Let's go. I don't know what I'm doing, but fuck it. Holy shit, man. Oh. I wish I can have a YouTube channel with all my boys around me, because the shit we would be doing right now would be so crazy for camera. It would be funny. Like, we'll all just be vibing in here, but it would be like a crazy, like, we'll essentially be having a party while we're reacting. This shit would be crazy. If you ain't on the dance floor, then where the fuck you at? Let's go. Poker Face. Oh, that's cool. I did not know she said that she has got me like nobody. That was a fire little line to like kind of enter in there. That was pretty cool. I did not know she said that. Yo, this is mad fire. Yo, so by the way, there sometimes is a slight delay of my camera and my recording for some reason, so it looks like I'm off beat, which I'm really not. I promise I'm not. And I do want to say this song has a great kind of a lot of her songs, especially within this album so far from what you've heard, has a very addicting feel. Like it got you like constantly moving, and it's so fun to listen to this right now. Baby, when it's love, if it's not rough, it isn't fun. That is crazy. That is crazy. Love, if it's not rough, it isn't fun. Whoa. Yo, I wish I could be in the club with Lady Gaga, man. Let's go. This song is already stuck in my head. Like, I definitely want to end this reaction and just go around my whole day just be like, ma. It should be crazy. Oh shit.
You kiss or hug you, cause I'm
Damn.
rubbing with my muffin. I'm not lying, I'm just stunning
What the fuck?
with my love glue.
She said I'm because I'm bluffing with my muffin. I don't know what that means, but that sounded funny. Poker face. Let's go. The song is already stuck in my head, man. I love how the ending, the last minute of that song was very repetitive because that song, like I said it 10 times already, is already stuck in my head for the rest of the day, for the rest of the week. I'm definitely going to be singing this song constantly. Like I try to stop myself from singing and fucking up the video, but I just couldn't help it, man. Great song. It was pretty fun to listen to. I have never heard this song in its entirety. It was amazing. Kind of funny, slick lines like "cause I'm bluffing with my muffin." I'm not really sure what that meant, but that was funny. And just the whole overall party scene, the poker face thing, everything was pretty cool, man. So far, I'm loving it. Again, not like the craziest lyrics like her other albums, but so far, I'm not really caring about that. I'm caring about the vibes. Now on to the next track, which is track 5, which is what? Nothing else I can say. That's a weird title. Well, let's do it. What the fuck?
Cherry, cherry, boom, boom.
That was a crazy way. That was a crazy way to start the song, but still so fire. The way she came in said cherry, cherry, boom, boom. Feels like I'm on an island.
Boy, we've had a real good time and I
This is different than what we've heard already.
on your way. Hey, I didn't mean to hurt you.
This song feels like I'm at like at the beach or some sort of island. I don't know why.
But my friends keep on telling me that something's wrong and I miss someone.
I like that right there.
There's nothing else I can say. Hey,
Oh yeah, this is cool.
I can say.
It makes me just wanna
Nothing else I can
wave my hands. Oh, yeah. I love her cadence on this. I don't know why, but I want to scream out, I'm an island boy, which I thought those two dudes are fucking crazy, by the way, but I don't know why I wanted to say that so bad, but I finally said it. Whoa. Those sounds right there are pretty fire. Oh yeah. I'm gonna be honest, I have been not sleeping on Lady Gaga's vocals, but I haven't done her justice. And although that was a very small portion and it wasn't her best vocal performance, I should say I apologize and I should put more credit on her voice. Anyways, now onto that track that we just heard. That was a very fun and kind of like outside type of song that I would really love to hear outside. Like if I was renting a beach or some shit, like doing this reaction on the beach, I definitely would be playing that song over and over again. I kind of feel like I wish I had enough money to like rent out a club and just listen to this. Have a few people, like I have a Gaga reaction party right there. I feel like that would be extremely cool. Because so far, album has a bunch of different vibes. And we're only 5 tracks in. Now on to track 6, which is Beautiful, Dirty, Rich.
Beautiful, dirty, dirty, rich, rich, dirty, dirty.
What the fuck? Oh yeah, those drums are fire.
Got a red light, pornographic dance fight.
Oh man.
Systematic, honey, but we got no money. Money.
The way she said honey, money, that was pretty cool. That was fire. Oh wow. That was way different than what I expected. Oh yeah, I like the pausing in the beat right there. Cool. She does a lot with her vocals, the background vocals. Sometimes it can get lost, but when you hear them, they're really good. All right, man. Beautiful, dirty, rich, solid track. It wasn't nothing too like crazy or out there, but it was definitely solid. I don't have nothing really against that one. But definitely one that after you heard the last few songs, you're like, I might skip this one, but you know what? It was solid. It was solid. All right, track 7 is The Fame. So I'm actually excited for this one because it's the same name as the album. So let's go. Damn. Whoa. Already a very, very strong start.
I can't help but myself. I'm addicted to a life of material.
I mean, I could tell.
All we care about is runway models, Cadillacs, and Knickerbockers.
Dude, Cadillacs were such a big, they're still kind of a big thing, especially like presidential vehicles. But Cadillacs were such a big thing in the mid 2000s, early to mid 2000s. I never really understood why. They're just a really big ass shiny truck, the all black Cadillac. I mean, me personally, I wouldn't get a Cadillac, but I never knew why it was just so glamorous. But if Cadillac want to gift me a truck, you know what I mean, I'll take it. Alright, so she said that she's doing it for the fame because she wants to be rich and famous. I feel like if this song came out in 2025, she would get a lot of hate for this because for some reason you can't be yourself in 2025. And if you kind of like say that, yeah, I love being famous, I feel like people will come after you, which, you know, it's just, I don't know why, but I feel like from what I've been told, a lot of her albums get a lot of hate when they first come out, and then it kind of takes some time for everybody to love it. So that might be what happened to this album too. I definitely gotta do some research afterwards. I like her different use of melodies too. She's constantly switching it up. Yo, where she's come from back then up until now, this is pretty cool. You know, for someone who's had a lot of success, it's pretty cool that she doesn't really use the same melodies over and over again. It's easy to get into that trap. Oh. Let's go. Oh. Let the band rock, I fuck with it. That one had a little bit more of a instrumentation kind of going on within the track. The other ones kind of have a little bit more of a synth kind of manufactured sound. Not manufactured in a bad way, as in like I feel like she had to use a lot of different plugins and different like fuck with the EQ a little bit. Like some nerd shit that I'm getting into. But that one kind of, it felt like she had like a band in the studio with her actually going crazy and doing their thing. But yeah, that was a pretty solid track. I feel like that song is gonna pretty much encompass the whole album, especially from what we've heard already. But I don't really want to get too much into it because I do have a lot more to listen to. We're barely on track 8, which is Money and Money, going up to Disco Heaven. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, man. So track 8, Money Money, Money Honey. Yo, the way she starts off her songs are pretty fucking cool. Do you hear that instrumental? And the way, yo, this beat is fire, but I don't think you understand how hard it is to kind of flow over that beat because it's very awkward, but still so crazy. And the way she kind of comes up with these melodies to go over that track is pretty fucking fire, man. Oh, wow. You hear the synths in the background? After listening to a lot of Lady Gaga's albums now, it's clear she's always had a great presence of synths. And I feel like there's a time frame in music where in pop music, it was kind of like dying out and not that many people were using synths. And I feel like it's kind of been brought back the last few years, especially within 2019 and forward. I feel like the synths have a very strong presence, or that just might be me being unfamiliar with the pop genre. I'm willing to accept that too. That was Money Honey, another solid track. I felt like the ending of that song kind of it got a little bit repetitive. It kind of followed a similar format to Paparazzi a little bit, But Paparazzi, that hook is so catchy. That shit could drag on for 3 hours. That shit would be so fire. But yeah, that one kind of felt like it followed that similar structure. It's still a pretty solid track. Still kind of fits within the theme of the album, so I'm not really mad at it. I do really like it. It's not. It was just the ending kind of dragged down a little bit. All right, track 9, which is Starstruck featuring Space Cowboy and Flo Rida. Damn. Like boom boom. Boom, boom. Damn, that shit is crazy the way her beats are. Alright, what's the thing with Cherry Cherry Boom Boom? Why does she keep saying that?
Cherry, 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 boom, boom. Rolling out to the club on the weekend, styling out to the beat that you're freaking.
Damn.
On the track that you're tweaking.
You hear that bass line?
Cue me up, I'm the 12 on your table.
Yo, this got a nice groove to it.
Headphones with the left side. I don't wanna scratch me back and forth, uh-huh.
Damn.
Hands on my waist, pull the fader. Run it back with original flavor. Get the breakdown first. Up into the chorus of the verse.
Damn. Alright, that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. The way the beat kind of, the instrumental kind of, you know, fit within her verse right there. How the way she said the different words in here.
Up into the chorus of the verse.
Like I just a dotted line, and I'm supposed to sign. How she added a phonetic, and I think it's going down.
Okay.
She's so starstruck, the gal.
Especially with Flo Rida's music, you could definitely tell, like, yeah, this was in the 2010s, but I still really rock with it. But it kind of dates the song a little bit, but nonetheless, still pretty cool. Look, just that cadence right there, the way he's rhyming each word. Again, I'm getting into some nerd shit, but you could that was definitely a 2010s thing, like early 2000s thing. Is the way that he's flowing right here. Definitely kind of fits that time frame. Like na. The way the last word is rhymed with the previous one, yeah, you could definitely kind of see the time. Yo, that beat is nasty. Her productions are always gonna be fire, from what I've learned. Oh. Groove slam, work it back. Oh yeah. Baby bump that track. Groove slam, work it back. Baby bump that track. Baby, now that we're... All right, man. Starstruck, pretty cool. I love the synths on this album. They're pretty fun. They're pretty fun to listen to. They really kind of give you that groove to it, because usually synths give you like a different kind of feeling, but this one really gives you that disco, a little bit of a hip hop feel, especially with the features on here. Flo Rida sounded like Flo Rida. I mean, he had a pretty solid run. You could definitely tell by the way he was rapping that was a 2010s thing. That was the style back then, which kind of dated the song a little bit. But I'm not mad at it. I still listen to old school hip hop a little bit more on the 2000s and 2010 side as well. So I'm not mad at the song, but Lady Gaga was definitely a highlight on there, and the production was fire. Now on to track 10, which is Boys, Boys, Boys. See what these interesting. Oh shit!
Saw your twice at the pop show. You taste just like glitter mixed with rock and roll. I like you a lot. Think you're really hot.
The way she enters these songs are so crazy, man. They just grab your attention.
Oh, you think now we're boys. We love them. Oh. So let's go see the Killers and make out in the bleachers. I like you a lot. Think you're really hot. Let's go to the party, hurt our bodies, the DJ.
Yeah, I'm not really sure how I feel about this one, because the instrumental itself is not as... It started off strong, but then for the chorus it changes up a little bit. Okay, this right here is pretty fire. When she switched her cadence right here, definitely fits the song a lot more. Alright, man, that track is definitely my least favorite. It wasn't bad either. It just kind of seemed a little bit more formulaic. I mean, the intro really started off strong, but then after the intro, it kind of just got really repetitive. And then she did switch her cadence a little bit, which was pretty fire, but it only lasted for a little bit. And then it kind of went back to how it was sounding earlier. I mean, not a bad song, but it was just all right. So that's probably like that one, and maybe Beautiful Dirt. Nah, that's solid. Yeah, I think track 10 is the only one where I'm kind of like gonna really skip that one. But I probably gotta listen to it a few more times. All right, track 11 is Paper Gangsta. like the piano so far. Damn. Right there, that instrumental is already different.
Midnight rush with the pen in my hand.
Damn.
Lincoln, Sanskrit with the fan. Remembering me before we began. Sometimes I felt so.
If you hear, oh, sometimes I felt so deaf in the jam. Oh, okay. Damn, she a rapper? No, I'm just playing. But already the instrumental sounds a little bit different. It's got like this really subtle but like thump in the instrumental. I don't know how to explain it, but if you really pay attention, it sounds really fire. And it seems like she's getting her shit off right here. Before we remembering me before we began, sometimes I felt so deaf in the jam. Wow.
In the jam, but the ones who loved me told me to stop. Don't want no paper gangster. Won't sign away my life to someone.
Oh yeah, this one was one of her more introspective songs on the album, and so far I'm really liking it.
Got the flavor, but don't have no follow through. Don't want no paper gangster. Cause something real shiny to start. Want me to sign there.
I like this one a lot.
I've heard it before.
She has a different cadence, and she's really talking her shit here. Let's go.
You should have been rapping to the beat of my song. Mr. California, paper gangster.
She's singing, but she's got more of that rapper's melodic flow, which I really like.
And someone just as real. Don't do funny business. Not interested in fakers. Don't want no paper gangster.
That was nice.
Paper gangster.
Oh yeah, I definitely rock with this one.
Don't want no paper gangster. Won't sign away my life to someone who's got the flavor, but don't have no follow through.
Alright, Paper Gangster, that shit was fire. That was really good. I like that one a lot. She had a little bit of a rapper's kind of melodic flow, which I really, really love. And that was probably her more introspective song on this entire album so far. And I just loved everything about it, from the instrumental, her voice, her cadence, everything that she was talking about. It all came together perfectly. There's a slight little kind of a variation within the beat right there around the bridge area. That shit was so fire. That was fire. Paper Gangsta, love that one. All right, track 12 is Brown Eyes. Damn. Ooh. We got a different feel right here.
Walked away in your brown eyes. Couldn't stay
Is that a guitar?
in your brown eyes. What went wrong? If everything was everything, but everything is over.
Oh man.
If only we were older. Guess it's just a silly song.
I like how the album's kind of switching right here with Paper Gangsta and Brown Eyes. So far, everything. I love this kind of variation within the album, because in the beginning it was kind of sounding like it was kind of one whole sound, like the disco pop thing, but now it kind of got a little bit more to like showcasing her artistry. Oh, and then she added the guitar right here.
Where everything was everything, but everything is
Her voice is slightly different here, but I'm really rocking with it.
could be everything.
Yo, that guitar on this song is so fire. Along with the piano and that drum.
Eyes got some brown eyes, brown.
Oh yeah, I fuck with this one. Oh yeah. Yeah, that one was fire. Especially because it was a lot slower than what we've been on the whole album. I like when there's a switch up. I don't like when albums are like completely one sound. I mean, at times I do fuck with it, but when it comes to like someone with a lot of artistry like Lady Gaga, I want to hear that variety. I want to hear that, you know, that separation. So far, we're getting it now, which I can very much appreciate. All right, now track 13, which is I Like It Rough. Yo, what the fuck is Cherry Boom Boom? Cherry. Producer, songwriter. Oh, shit. I did not know that was what's it called, a producer.
Our love is nothing I can't fight.
There's like a weird sound in the instrumental, but it sounds so cool.
Can't sleep with the man who dims my shine. Then I won't let you win, 'cause it's a hard life.
What?
Loving the world, and I'm a hard girl. Loving me's like chewing on pearls.
Huh.
Got me wondering why I get enough. I'm in the bedroom with tissues and blends.
Am I missing something?
Outside banging, then I won't let you win, 'cause it's a hard life.
For some reason, when she says "you got me wondering why," I feel like she's gonna say "somebody's watching me." I feel like that's gonna happen sometime. This is a very interesting song. Somebody's watching me. I don't know why. I mean, it's a solid song, but for some reason, I couldn't really get into it. I don't know why. I definitely got to listen to that again. It's not a bad song. It's pretty solid. Like, sonically, it sounded great, but lyrically, I wasn't following. I do not know why. Maybe it's because I'm sick and I'm having like trouble kind of reading and shit and just kind of staying truly focused because half the time I'm vibing. But I definitely got to listen to that one again at a different time. But it's definitely a solid track. So I do not want to say too much on that one. But it did get a little bit repetitive. Her songs are kind of following that structure where she repeats the chorus at the end of the track and like continues it on and on and on, which I'm not mad at, because especially if it's a banger of a song, you're definitely gonna want to sing that, and it helps the artist get the song stuck in the listener's head. So it was definitely like intentional. All right, track 14 is Summer Boy. Damn. Oh wow, the guitar and the drums.
Yeah, we're going nowhere.
Damn.
Maybe this time I'll be yours, you'll be mine.
Oh, I like this. I like this song so much. Oh yeah, I fuck with this one for sure. You can hear the grooviness in that guitar in the background. Oh yeah, the instrumentation on here is so fire. It kind of reminds me of I think it was track 5 that it reminded me of a little bit. Like it feels like we're outside kind of having fun at a party. Fuck with it heavy so far. Damn. Ooh.
Let's go for a drive. Take me for a ride. I'm never gonna close our eyes. Hurry up before I change my mind. Hey there, summer boy. I'm taking off my
Yo, I need to be outside, man.
Let's go for a run. Have a little summer fun. Have a little summer fun.
Ooh.
Can be alone, bikini tops popping up. Don't be sad when the sun goes down. You wake
Oh
up
yeah, I
and
really fuck with this song.
go.
Man, that's a fire instrumental, man. Dun 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 dun, chicka chicka dun dun dun. So fucking fire. All right, man. Track 14. That's definitely a banger. That is a banger right there. It gives me that summertime feeling. It makes me feel like I'm outside, maybe at one of those like clubs at the beach. You know what I'm talking about? Like those outside kind of venues that are right next to the beach. I feel like that is a perfect place to play this song, man. I definitely fuck with that one. I feel like because it's towards the end of the album, that song doesn't get the love it deserves. Maybe I'm wrong, but I definitely fuck with that one heavy. I'm sick and it still got me. This album got me moving and I'm really sick. I had a fever yesterday. Shit was crazy, but I gotta record. And this album is really fun. It's kind of giving me some life, kind of making me move around. Definitely gonna be singing a lot of these songs throughout the day. But before I say any more, let's go on to track 15, which is Disco Heaven. What the fuck? Wow. There's a lot more guitars now towards this part of the album.
Back bunny. It's getting cold in here, little honey.
I like the funky groove to these.
On your dress, take a baby. Hell,
her voice is so versatile. Like the way she sings these different melodies, it's crazy. Like the way, when you really pay attention to the way she's singing each line and how intentional she is, it's pretty fucking crazy. Yo. Oh yeah, I fuck with this one. Yo, it's really hard to listen to this album and not move. Like, I feel like if you put this album on and you're not dancing at no part of this, something is wrong with you. Yo, them guitars, man, so fucking fire. Oh shit. Let's go, Gaga. Lady Gaga's low-key the queen of pop disco. Oh yeah, she brought some of that beat out. I love this feeling right here. She brought it back in. Oh yeah. Let the beat rock, which is a phenomenal way to end the album. Alright man, let's see. Oh, she got a lot of music videos. Okay. Let me tell you, man. This album right here is fucking crazy. The Fame, this one is pretty insane. I mean, this is what her start, kind of. Let's see. I'm pretty sure this is her debut project, right? Lady Gaga, little albums. That Would Have Smiled is a fucking banger. I love that one. I have not listened to Harley Quinn. All right, The Fame. Oh wow, A Star Is. Oh, she's in a soundtrack. Holy shit. All right, the deluxe to this album I definitely gotta listen to. Bad Romance is fucking phenomenal. I mean, it's kind of, I'm on the same boat as Paparazzi. I haven't listened to it in a very long time. The only time I ever heard it was on the radio, so I definitely gotta check that out. Telephone with Beyonce. She has a song with Beyonce? Holy shit. And she's got a remix. Oh, I definitely gotta listen to this soon. I'm a little too sick right now, so I can't do it in the same video. So I would be doing an injustice, not giving my full undivided attention to it. But man, her albums are very, very strong. I go into her albums thinking I've never heard a song of hers from that album, and then I play the album, I'm like, holy shit, this is her. Like, this is her song, which shows how out of tune I am with the pop world. But you know, I'm here now. That Born This Way album fucking changed pop culture. Like, I can definitely see her very lasting influence onto pop today. And The Fame, I thought the other albums had, you know, a very strong kind of influence. The Fame is crazy, especially with just like the pop disco and the synths just in the instrumental. She's a very prevalent like artist that is like, it's gonna stick around, and obviously has stuck around, but I'm talking about even when she's no longer here and everybody gives her flowers, like 50 years down the line, she's still gonna be felt. Her presence is gonna be like still there in music. It's kind of like how and I'm not comparing the two, because people get mad at me. Actually, you know what, I'm not even gonna say that, because every time I do like slight like examples, people think I'm comparing. Like, somebody came at me for the Money Long kind of thing I said last time, but it was all a misunderstanding. But holy shit, like Lady Gaga is like, the way she plays with her voice, uses different melodies, and she has a lot of classic hits, and it's easy to fall into the trap where you kind of reuse that melody over and over again. But she kind of continues to like separate herself and use different melodies, which I really like it, because a lot of her hits have different sounding melodies. She's a queen of that pop disco kind of synth heavy music. Like, nobody can do it like her, and I'm kind of finding out in 2025 that Lady Gaga is definitely her, because I've always heard about her, but I had like a very negative connotation with pop music for some reason. I don't know what influenced me to think that. Probably my upbringing and like kind of like the people around me, and because I grew up in Chicago where Chief Keef was the man and Chief Keef was local. Like, I could dead ass drive a few like 30 minutes and see Chief Keef, maybe 20 minutes, and be in the same block as Chief Keef. That's how crazy the Chicago drill scene was at the time. And you think we wanted to hear Lady Gaga back then? Nah, man, we were listening to Chief Keef. It was home of the drill music. It was all hip hop, rap, no pop music at all. But now that I'm older and more mature, I can definitely give Lady Gaga her flowers, and this shit is crazy. Anyways, man, I'm done talking. I'm rambling. But if you enjoy the content, make sure you give it a like, and make sure you comment down below your thoughts on this album. And if you rock with me, go ahead and subscribe. And if you really, really, really rock with me, go ahead and sign up for the Patreon. It's the sole reason why I'm going to continue to make content. It really helps me out. But honestly, just you watching the video really means a lot to me. I mean, over there you get early access to all the videos. I'm talking about mad early. You also get the full and uncut album reactions. You also get voting power as well as other exclusive perks if you want them, but it's up to you. And yeah, man, that's all for me. Until next time, peace.